Our team coverage continues now with more on protecting your children.
As we know, we were told that 11-year-old Charlotte Moccia screamed and kicked as she was being forced into the car. But what else can kids do to defend themselves? Beth Ward spoke to Springfield police and a martial arts expert to get answers. Beth, is there much else they can do?
There actually is. It's a tough conversation to have with your kids. It's really scary as parents, too. Most parents are holding their kids a little more closely tonight following Wednesday's abduction. Well, we can't be with our children 24/7, but as we found out today, there are a few simple things we can teach our kids in the rare case that they need to get away. In the case of Wednesday's abduction, Springfield police say 11-year-old Charlotte Moccia did everything right.
Her screaming made such an important role of the neighbors finding out and seeing what that was going on. So her, by fighting back and screaming, alerted the neighbors and possibly saved her life.
Your best weapon is your voice.
Daniel Krahelia of Edge Martial Arts in East Long Meadow teaches students ages 4 and up. He tells Western Mass News his students' parents are looking for their kids not only to learn the arts, agility, ability, and confidence, but also the tools needed in case of stranger danger.
Safety, situational awareness, that goes hand in hand. It's just, for most parents, it's just as important as the self-control and the self-confidence.
Start again with yelling, screaming, anything to draw attention.
You're not my mother, you're not my father, fire, help. Anything you can do to create a scene and garner attention to yourself so those around you can come to your aid.
Next, he says breakaway techniques like a wrist release.
Right here, we can see the thumbs pointing this way. So this is the weakest part of the grip.
Demonstrated with his wife, but he says can be effective at any age.
And I'm going to use not just the muscles in my arm, but my hips, my shoulder, my entire body as I twist to release the grip.
Next, if you can't get away,
you can sit down, you dig your heels in, you put on the brakes. Dead weight with their heels dug in is a lot harder to move than you think it is.
These are basic techniques, he says, designed not to scare children by teaching them, but to empower them.
Fire! Help! 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 Until help arrives.
Well, there are many other steps that Master Daniel says can empower children, if nothing else, with confidence, and for parents, peace of mind. But just like Charlotte, again, screaming and calling attention to the situation is the first step, he says, to safety. In the studio, Beth Ward, Western Mass News.